Right lads, I don't usually do an intro with a face cam, but I want you to see the pain in my eyes. This recording took me 14 hours straight. Why? Well, there is a way to get Norse in the game, and I'm not talking about, Vinland or, flipping to Animus Flori. I'm talking about this a very, very rare event chain. Why is it so difficult? Well, here are the conditions. You have to have Swedish, Danish, Norwegian, or Icelandic as a primary culture. You have to be in the Age of Discovery. You have to have the Statute and Restraint of Appeals. You have to have a scholar, a sinner, or a 555 as your ruler. You need to own the province of Bergslagen, and then you wait. For an average, about 100 years. Now, the Age of Discovery is less than 100 years, which meant I had to play the same game of EU4 over and over and over again until I got the rarest event in EU4. Here's how that went down. Right lads, welcome to Norway. I'm not going to be playing Norway for long. I want to play as Iceland, but I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. There is a way, as you can see we are in an Iron Man mode, there is a way for us to become Norse, right? So, I'm just doing that to show it's actually Iron Man, because I want to show that this is possible in Iron Man, and I hate myself apparently. So if you own this province of Bergslagen, and you have the Statute and Restraint of Appeals, then you can potentially become Norse. The mean time to happen is 100 years. So you have to wait 100 years on average. That can be reduced to 50 years if you have full religious ideas. So I thought to myself, I want to do this. Sweden is the natural choice, but that's kind of boring. And I feel like Iceland is the natural choice, them being more further from the Christian world than the other ones. But that means that I need to be Iceland and also control Bergslagen, which is going to be very tricky indeed. I don't know why I do this to myself. I could have just... It's going to get the same amount of clicks if I did it as Sweden. If I just said, I want Norse, then everyone's going to click. But, like, I want to do it as Iceland, damn it. And it has to be an Iron Man, otherwise people think it's fake. And so begins my odyssey. Well, that's new. Do like this new UI. It's kind of sleek. I do want to do this as quickly as possible. So, Norwegian allies, we need the enemies of Denmark to like us just a little bit. Okay, it's going to be strange, because we need to conquer Bergslagen, give it over to our vassal of Iceland, let them core it, then kill Iceland by declaring war on them, and then release them. This is so convoluted, it's stupid. But that's the fastest way I can think of doing it. And we're going to be focusing on the fastest way. Okay, we're going to release Iceland. Start granting them Faroe Islands and Cutaline. That should give them enough, once they core it, enough range to be able to core this stuff. Why don't I ever pick the easy options? You could have just done this I could have done this right now. We could have started the 100-year timer now. Bear in mind, the mean time to happen is 100 years, but you have to still be in the Age of Discovery. So it's a little bit trickier than all that. Like, if you wait 100 years from now, then it's no longer the Age of Discovery. Wonderful. Alright, the Burgundians, the Poles, and the English have all said yes. And it only took me like 3 restarts. Declare for our independence. Get going. Grab liberty for Norway. And let's go about winning this war. Oof, that's a lot of ships. Would like to know why the Swedes' navy is involved. I've always found that like the navies typically still get involved for some reason. Oh, yeah, we'll fight that. Alright, I want to get this done as quickly as possible. I mean, how does one need to take Bergslagen? Easiest way to do that is, I think, that. But then my guy might not be able to core this area. My guy being Iceland in this case. I want to see if he can reach like here, Elsborg. Let's check. If I were to switch this over to Iceland, he can take it. Okay, so we might be able to get him Bergslagen immediately. He cores it and then we attack him. Okay, so just to clarify, why am I going to be giving this strip of land to Iceland? It's because I need Iceland to have a core on Bergslagen. So why am I going to attack him when he's my vassal? Well, I need him to have a core but not exist so I can play and release as. Right, release and play as. So I give this to Iceland. Right, that'll do it. So we take... Remember, we've got to do this as quickly as possible to have the maximum amount of chance of actually turning Norse. Because there's every chance that we try this and it just doesn't work. I'm tempted to just take it myself so I can destroy the fort. Because that fort's going to be real annoying. Okay, I'm going to take it myself and then give it over. There we go. destroy the fort. And then we hand this over to our vassal of Iceland. Or not. Technically, I don't have to gain independence. I can just... It's kind of stupid. You just give land away to my vassals without actually... That feels like an exploit, because usually you can't take land unless you're giving yourself independence. But this feels like a way that you could do that without having to do that if you give it to a vassal. Yeah, let's do it. Iceland has their strip, and now we wait for them to core it. Right, let's get ready to rumble with our own vassal. Why did I have to do it with Iceland, man? I could have done it with anyone else and been done. Okay, he's got his cause. God, I hope I'm doing this right. Alright, let's declare the war. Look, I'm trying to make you better than you once were. Just bear with me. Alright, so now we annex them. This is so stupid. So we've taken his provinces. And now, let's go in here. Iceland. I should probably do some damage here because we're trying to do it on time. Jesus, I almost didn't dissolve these alliances, which would have been horrible. Okay, time to time this perfectly. 1 month before he goes bankrupt, we release and play as Iceland. Okay, so now we're Iceland.
This is where the fun begins.
And here's the part that we have to do over and over and over again. Because, lads, you see how we're calm? That's not what we want. We have to get out of here. We have to have a 5-5-5 ruler. That's what we need. So I now have to keep on restarting and playing that over and over and over again until we either have a 5-5-5 ruler or a sinner or a scholar. That is now our life. And so enjoy this sped up version of it. Ah! He's one off! Maybe we get to keep him. Let's see. What is he? What is he? He's cruel. Nope. Bear in mind, this isn't the first time we're going to have to be restarting because I also have to wait on average 100 years for this event to fire. We have about 80 before the... No, about 60 before the... about 60, 70 before the Age of Reformation is a thing. So I'm going to have to play the same 100 years over and over again. We got it, boys! Alright, statute and restraint of appeal. Table states opinion of Iceland is less than 100. How do I do that? Send an insult. Scornful insult. Should do it once I get enough prestige, but I want 99 prestige. I'm on minus 99 prestige. What the hell happened here? Right, we start at minus 99 prestige for some reason. But we also need to finish religious ideas to get this going, so it's not that big of a deal. Like it was picked by the AI. I don't understand this. Yeah, literally, look. It's like it's picked by the AI. Really weird. We've got -3 stability. Did he go bankrupt for... I don't have to do this again. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to do it again because I don't like that prestige negative, so I've taken a save. I'm gonna have to run it back. So I thought about it and I thought I'm not going to throw away the whole thing just because the AI is taking over a little bit. That's fine. Alright, we've got to get going with religious ideas. Positions 5? What the hell is this? Alright, we need someone to support our independence. Because here's the thing. We have a sinner, but he has to be alive for the whole thing. So we've got about 40 years. Which means I have to keep playing the same 30 years over and over again. Dude, no. Come on. Don't make any money and you're gonna do the like this game. Why are they so mad? Right, before we declare the war, I'm gonna make sure that I've done everything right. So I'm gonna call in an expert, someone who knows EU4. That is Chewy from Chubert. Hello.
Hello there.
Okay, that's terrifying. Thanks, mate.
How's it going?
I hate this. What a terrible video I do. I've brought in an expert because I don't want to spend the next couple of hours of my life. Also, I decided to do this as Iceland as well.
Of course, yeah, naturally.
Yeah, that's great. So I'm still a vassal under Norway, but I do have a sinner in charge, which is a requirement, right? I've got Bergslagen. So, theoretically, all I have to... ignore all the issues here. All I have to do is be independent, complete religious ideas, and make the Pope hate me. Well, specifically, make the Pope hate me, and then religious ideas cuts it down to 50 years mean time to happen, not 100, right?
That is what I'm seeing as well, yes. Or get excommunicated. You can get excommunicated as well.
I don't think that's going to happen, mate. Realistically.
Right, probably not.
I don't think he's going to do that. So become independent, do this, and I'm all good, right?
As long as you have DLC, Lions of the North.
I do have the DLC Lions of the North.
Then yeah, I think you're good.
So okay, so I can't just end it here. There is a theoretical possibility of me doing this.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, that's not what I want to hear.
The Sinner personality is the big RNG part of it, honestly.
Yep.
So you're going to need to do the Statute of Restraints and Appeals or whatever, and then you should be on the ticker. It should start ticking up, and then
after I'm independent, right?
Yes, you can't. Yeah, you have to be independent. So then, yeah, don't be a subject, and if you finish religious ideas or get excommunicated, then you get extra bonuses for the time.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Well,
actually, this mean time to happen looks like it might be you have to be excommunicated and have religious ideas. So it looks like it's 100 years mean time to happen, kind of no matter what.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Well, I'll crack on simulating this for a while. It's gonna be like a Tubert video.
Yeah, no doubt. Just sitting around and watching stuff. That's the fun part about the game, in my opinion.
Thanks, mate. Cheers for that.
Of course, brother. Good luck.
Thank you. See ya. So, according to the expert, this theoretically should happen. It's just going to take me a mean time of 100 years. So I need to sit here and play the next 40 years of EU4 over and over and over again until it happens. If you enjoy time-lapses like that, Tubert is the perfect channel for it. It's got a lot of great stuff out there. I'll add a link in the description. Firstly, though, we need to fight you before you get any allies. We hold the capital and just siege a bunch of territory around it. Why has he got a 2-star general? Why has he got a 2-star general? Tell me this. We got rid of his forts. We just need to hold the capital and siege stuff around it. I don't see myself getting more than this. I can't out-siege him because I only have 1 troop. I think we just take the money, we get the independence, and then we're eligible. Right? There's our independence. Apparently my face cam went off. My equipment is also quitting. That should tell me some things. Alright, so there's our independence done. So we now need to just get a bunch of prestige. Shouldn't be too hard, right? How do we get prestige? Royal marriage is and such. So, would anyone royal marry me? Norway would. Poland would. I will take that. Okay, he's threatening war with me. How can I get around this? So the Scottish are going to threaten war for this one province, right? Which is going to cost me 10 prestige, which I can't afford. So I need to dissuade them somehow. And Poland is the best way I have of doing that. So we're going to take out some burger loans. We're going to get 2 mercenary companies. Get a Diplo-Rep advisor. And we can get an alliance with you. Doesn't really help. Because he doesn't have any ships. I thought he'd taken out the Teutons by now. I mean, hey, we got nothing else to do, right? Right, so Scotland is about to declare war on me. I've done this quite a few times. Quite a few times. And I've basically been getting the Polish alliance each time, but they don't actually help at all, would they? And also sometimes they ally Gotland, who's my rival. So that's fine. So we allow them to go to war with us. A 2-4-3 air, which isn't good because we need him to be a sinner. And hopefully the AI doesn't actually go for my capital. Alright, we're in for the long haul. Oh, God, I just wanted to declare statute and restraint from appeals, man. Why is it so hard? Yeah, this is going to suck. We can take religious ideas. I'm going to do it anyway, even though I don't think it helps me at all. I mean, hey. I don't want to do this. Oh, I've been here for so long. It's been so many hours, and I haven't even gotten to the point where I have to like just click, unpause, and go and hope for RNG. It's just the entire campaign. I could have been done by now if I picked the easier campaign. Why didn't I do that? Okay, so it turns out I do need to ally Poland, because if I don't ally Poland, then Denmark will declare war on me. There's our alliance with Poland. We're going to declare on Scotland, basically. Decline. He does not have that many ships, so with like 3 galleys, we should be able to take him out. Yeah, go and land on that province, that's fine. Find more troops, by all means. Just stay there for another 200 days. Let's retreat so we don't... Okay, we lost the galley. And gave it to him! That's so cool! No! I need to get my ships together. There comes a point where I'm just gonna quit this goddamn video. Hey, watch this. He's gonna go in there, right? So I just move here. Take that province. And he's trapped. I've successfully trapped all of them. Okay, I need the money first things first. After this, I will take the land. Now I just need prestige. So England's going to declare war on us in a couple of months. But fortunately, France will ally us. I don't know where this came from. Oh, brilliant. Instability. Oh, why is France not coming in? Someone tell me why France isn't coming in. I can't keep playing this game. Oh my god, it's for the dumbest reason. It's just I become Norse. So why would you not help out? Let's have a look. Allied to Aachen, Genoa, Mantua, yada yada yada. So if I were to attack Aachen, -8. You're very heavily in debt. So I'm going to trigger this, which should give me another +1 diplomatic reputation. This guy gives me another +1. That should keep me safe, right? All this because I have to do a scornful insult and do it by -100. Because if I do a regular insult, it won't help anything. Because I need it down to what, -25? -50. And that's sort of the main issue here. If I got an event, there's an event that sometimes pops up. If I got that event, I'd be safe. Just give me a single event that gives me prestige, man. This entire game, 30 years I've been playing, not a single event to give me prestige. Not a single one. My guy's 44, he's going to last another 50 years. So now, next month, I'm going to make a save. Because I now have to restart until my son has the same trait as me. Cue montage number 2. Oh my god. It's been like an hour. Oh my god. Alright, we got Scholar, boys. We got Scholar. Save that game. We make the backups. Now, we just need to declare statute and restraint of appeals. We're good to go. Okay, right. Send an insult. Scornful insult. Declare statute and restraint of appeals. And that should be everything. We should be fulfilling every single criteria. We own Bergslagen. We're in the Age of Discovery. Icelandic is our primary culture. No, is it? Yes, Icelandic is our primary culture. We have statute and restraint of appeals. We have the sinner trait. And then we have the scholar trait. So we should be fine on both fronts. We're independent. We own the province of Bergslagen. Now we just sit here and play the game. Right, I'm just going to sit here and develop. I'm not going to expand. I'm not going to do anything. Nothing stupid. We also do need to have religious ideas as well as being excommunicated. But I don't see that as a possibility. Unless we piss off whoever the... I mean, I don't think it'll excommunicate me. Also, in the meantime, we're going to go discover the New World. realistic. Yeah, we ain't having that. He died way too young. Oh, what's that? You didn't think I was going to restart if my ruler died. Look, I've been restarting all goddamn day. I've played less EU4 in this campaign than I've ever played before. And I'm in too deep. I don't know when to call it quits. I have things. I haven't eaten today. I've started this at about 10 a.m. It's 3 p.m. It's been like 6 hours. And my camera stopped recording at some point. It's been so long. Oh god, I mean, I have to do it. It's sunken cost fallacy, I know, but I have to do it. I need him to last a little bit longer because the claim strength is too low to the point where the rebels are getting triggered every time and I can't fight the rebels because I don't have the men for it. Because it's like 13,000 rebels. 13,000! I don't have that many troops in Iceland. Okay, look, we're just gonna go with it. He's a scholar, it still should work. 3, 4, 5. We'll take it. You have to know, when this guy dies, we're going back to the start, you know, of this section. See, this event, if we got this event, like 50 years ago, we'd be set. Cutaline has done well to stay alive here. What else has been going on? Okay, Castile's gone expansionist. They've taken out parts of Italy, as well as North Africa. Looks like Songhai's done well. France has taken out that region. Theodoro's expanded. Nice job, boys. The thing is, when it comes to this kind of stuff, I'm always terrified that I've messed up somehow. Every month there's a chance. Oh, I'm just like, my eyes, I don't know if you saw that just then. My eyes like dart every time there's an event. Did he die? Yeah. Ah! The English Age of Iceland. Okay, nice. Love that. Cheers, England. Light ship combat ability. That's the stupidest idea I've ever seen. Don't ever put your light ships into combat. No. 10 years. Come on, game. Come on. Don't know what I'm actually playing. I'm clicking pause and everything. It's a stupid idea. Okay, I think that's our signal to start this one again. Why am I, Oh no, don't tell me I didn't save it, please. No, I can't take that. Why? Why is that? Where are my save files? This is where we were at. Oh my god. I don't think it's saved. I don't know why it didn't save. I have a whole folder with all the save files. They didn't copy across properly, clearly. Yep, there we go. Okay, we got it. God, that was terrifying for a second. I've got about 3 hours before I've got, well, 2 hours before I've got something to do. I've got a meeting in 2 hours' time. So, that's how much time I have to spend on this. Oh, apparently I didn't declare strategy restraining of appeals. This one. So, it's a couple of months wasted. Son of a bitch. Ah! This is what I do for a living. You're having a crisis of self. You know, I think I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna get some food and then I can eat whilst doing it. I'm gonna set up like a Netflix show on my phone. I'm gonna take it super chill. Because this is not the way. Here's the thing. I'd originally had some salmon marinating overnight in a honey garlic sauce that I made from scratch. I was really looking forward to having that today. Unfortunately, that would take time that I do not possess. So instead, I've made a chicken wrap. And I hate myself because I could have been enjoying a pan roasted salmon. I could have been enjoying my day. It's sunny outside. It's been raining the last couple of days. But instead, I'm indoors doing this. Declaring statute and restraint of appeals. This is horrible. Both the situation and the wrap. Chicken wrap. No cheese in it. No happiness to be found. Normally, I wouldn't eat on camera, but I don't care anymore. I don't like making YouTube videos anymore. This might be the last one I ever do. So, Thanks for that. So it looks like once again we will be restarting. I mean, this one's about 20 years early. I didn't really try for this one, I'll be honest. As you can tell by England beating me handily to the New World. Let's do her again.
Going through other people's mail. Keeping it classy, Jay.
Okay, with Pretender Rebels and this sort of stuff, I'm gonna call this one dead. Let's try another one. I don't know why England keeps to declare war on me all of a sudden. I don't get it. Look, take the stuff. I don't want it. Alright, run number 4, lads. Run number 4. Note my slightly more pallid demeanor. Life is getting worse. The light has left my eyes. Ah! Alright, lads. This is attempt number 5. So I'm gonna double check, make sure everything's all good. So I'm gonna call in an expert. Hello?
Yo.
How we doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Not well. I'm not doing well at all, Mr. Chewy.
Still struggling.
Mr. Chewy from Tuba. Yeah, I'm struggling. I'll show you. Here you go. So this is run number 4. I've played out until the end of this age. Just want to triple check, make sure I got everything all good. Ignore the Pretender Rebels. So new Heir. This one has Scholar, right? That makes sense.
Okay.
That works, yeah?
Yes.
I've got Statute and Restraint of Appeals. That's all done. I've got
right.
Bergslagen.
Okay.
And we're in the Age of Discovery. Those are, and also Icelandic culture, primary culture. Those are the requirements, right?
Yeah, and your primary religion is Catholic, I assume, if you have the Statute of Restraint of Appeals.
That's the one.
Yeah, taking a look here, your primary culture is Icelandic. And so the only thing that is kind of confusing is the ruler personality, but since it's an or, you have to either be scholar, sinner, or have the 555 leader.
Do you think there's a chance that there's spaghetti code in here that's just like...
No, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah? We're 100% on all the requirements.
Yeah.
right.
So here, actually, what you can do is I can load into a game and you can actually run the event, and then it will basically tell you what requirements you do and do not have. The console will actually tell you. And I know you're good at using the console.
All right. Well, today this is Iron Man, buddy.
Got him.
Okay. So if I load into Sweden, for example, before I spend another like 4 hours on this, I just want to make sure.
As far as I know, you are good. And it's Norse_events.2.
One of the following must be true. Yeah, it's an or.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's very the trigger is very straightforward when I'm looking at it.
Have the one of the following. It's either excommunicated or.
Yep, or is excommunicated or has Statute of Restraint of Appeals. So I think you're just getting unlucky. The best thing that you could do would be to get excommunicated, as far as I know. That's the only thing you can really change, and that's definitely RNG. You have to border whoever's the papal controller, right?
Yeah,
how that works?
I'm not investing that much time, dude. I've had some food. I've got Netflix up on the other monitor. I've just been like rerunning it, man. But okay,
Yikes.
well.
Yeah, that's as far as I know, that's it.
Okay, brilliant. Well, I guess I have no choice but to keep cracking then. All right, well, cheers, mate.
All right,
Thanks for
brother.
that.
Talk soon.
So that is Chewy from Tuba. If you are a fan of, well, basically what I'm doing, which is letting the game run itself, then do head on over to his channel. He's got a lot of good stuff. But let's get back to hell. No. Number 6 is down, boys. Right, lads, I started this at 9 AM, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. It is now 6 PM. It's the end of the work day. I have had my lunch in front of this thing. I have, it's been a long time, and I'm finally willing to admit defeat temporarily. But let me show you what should happen here. So you should get this event. God, this is such a sour taste. Scandinavia adopted Christianity during the height of the medieval times, although hesitant, the population of Denmark, Sweden, and Norway eventually converted. And basically, he is going to question what happens. Oh, man. I'm going to have to try it again at some point. I've still got the saves. Here we go. Eric the First Discovery. Eric the First travels into thick forest of Iceland with a small group of his closest advisors and servants. After all, the Duke and as him cannot survive in the wilderness by just himself. 2 days later, after the servants established a small camp, the Duke finally woke up from his unwanted sleep. So he is going to become Norse. Of course he died! I can't even do it in non-Iron Man mode! It's been months since his loss of senses, although only prevailed for a short time. The visions Eric claimed to have seen changed him drastically. One day, though, Eric the First vanished completely. A message from Skaraborg reached the court. The religion in Skaraborg changes to Norse. Wherever the hell Skaraborg is. That's over there. And now, heathen preachers are witnessed in our own provinces. Once devoted Christians are tossing their crosses into the ocean and building shrines for their pagan gods. Churches have turned into temples. In the midst of it all, there is Duke Eric I, now self-proclaimed seer of the old gods, who overlooks the conversion of entire areas of Iceland. So now, we become Norse. And that means we get selected deity, and it's a pretty insane thing. Obviously, this is completely separate to the other way of becoming Norse, which I will also explore, which is the whole Vinland thing. But that is what we've been waiting for. And I'm tired. But North Iceland, ladies and gentlemen, I promised it and I believe I've delivered. I think whenever I've got something that I'm not doing, I'm going to have that on the side. I want to be the first person to actually get Norse in Iron Man with one of these Nordic countries. Obviously, I made it a lot more difficult for myself with the whole Iceland thing. And I'm sorry to say that I've basically failed. But I have the save file. I have the save file that has all the prerequisites. It just needs to keep running and running and running. So, that's what I'm going to do with my life from now on. So, lads, what do you think of Norse being added into the game? Some people don't like it. They say it's immersion breaking. I kind of like it. I think that it should not be this hard. I think that the whole excommunication and having religious ideas thing is stupid. I think if you just one or the other would do it. Because in the meantime of 100 years is ridiculous. And I've done this 6 times, I believe. And run across probably about 300 years, and it still hasn't happened. So I've gotten extremely unlucky by the looks of it. But I mean, I don't know. I'm also calling it here because I'm scared that there's some sort of spaghetti code going on that means that the event isn't physically possible to fire. I'll have to definitely check into that. So lads, if you did enjoy it, please do make sure to like and subscribe, because god damn, I'm so upset. So it's the least you can do. Yeah. Right, lads, I'll see you all next time.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Oh, it happened. Oh my god, it happened. What do I do? It's like late at night, lads. It's 2 a.m. I can't believe it happened. I'm having to be quiet because people are sleeping. It's 2 a.m. Right, and then I'm gonna take okay, I need to prove it's Iron Man. Then I'm going to take a save here. And I'm going to take that save. So we've got the event. We've got the first event. Oh my god. I am recording with not my usual audio and everything. Because again, this is just... this is on the off chance that I got it. Oh. This is 12 hours of doing this. Would it be August? Yeah! 12 hours! 12 hours! Oh my god. I've got it. 12 hours, boys. 12 hours. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna make a save. And then I'm gonna continue the video tomorrow when it's not 2 a.m. and I can actually engage with it. Oh my god. God, I feel like crying. Alright lads, it's a new day, and I think I can genuinely say that I'm the first person to get this event in Iron Man EU4. Some people go Norse through the whole Vinland thing. Some people flip through like animist zealots. I think I'm the first person to get this event legitimately in Iron Man, and it only took me 12 to 14 hours, boys. So, with that being said, also, I can't believe we actually did it. Oh, I was like scared I dreamt it because it was like 2 AM or 3 AM last night when I got this. Woo, okay. Right, so, Olaf the First discovery. Olaf the First traveled into the thick forest of Iceland with a small group of his closest advisors and servants. Oh, why did I do this as Iceland? After all, the Duke as him cannot survive in the wilderness by just himself. After several weeks of traveling, searching and philosophizing, the curious Duke and his company eventually found a forsaken temple with a small collection of idols from several gods of the Norse faith. Upon touching them, Olaf the First suffered a seizure and lost all his senses. 2 days later, after his servants established a small camp, the Duke finally awoke from his unwanted sleep. Our Duke says he was granted a vision. And that begins the event chain, lads. Better shore up these alliances, because something tells me people might want to be seeing more of this series. Considering, like I said, it's the only Iron Man one with this event. Time for a Catholic Duke. That's right, he is Norse. I feel the need to prove that it's Iron Man. There you go. It has been months since Olaf the First sudden loss of senses, although it has only prevailed for a short time. The visions Olaf the First claimed to have seen changed him drastically. No longer was he busy with the matters of the church, nor did he seem to care about the security of the state. Instead, the Duke studied every single script, every single documentation about the Old Norse religion. Although some worried about his sanity, the chats with his something revealed that he had not lost his sharp mind in any way. One day, though, Olaf the First vanished completely, and messages from Perth reached the court. The knowledge gathered is of no use if not shared with the people. To lose stability, but Perth is Norse. Heathen preachings are witnessed in our own provinces. Once devoted Christians are tossing their crosses into the oceans and building shrines for their pagan gods. Churches are turned into temples. In the midst of that all, that is Duke Olaf I, now self-proclaimed seer of the old gods, who overlooked the conversion of entire areas of Iceland. The religion in Reykjavik changed to Norse. Norse becomes the new state religion, and we lose 3 stability, and we did it! Ah! It's been so long. There's a Norse thing! There's a Norse tier! May raid coasts? Winning wars increase legitimacy or its equivalent by 5. Republican tradition gets increased by 2 instead. We can raid coasts? Let's go! Let's do it! Let's go! Let's go around! Let's start raiding England! Alright, we get to pick a deity. Oh, man. We're gonna take the discipline. We're gonna get spreading of Norse rituals. We're gonna get a vision quest. Get religious sacrifices if our stability is at least 1. Also, because of the whole increased narrow-minded thing, it's easier for us to convert our provinces. This is revenge England for every single time during one of those events that you declared war on me. That's so cool that we get this. Let's go raid the Norwegians, because we have lots of little sea tiles, so it means we can raid far and wide. Hey, Gotland, guess what? I can raid you too. No, I can't raid Gotland. Embrace the Renaissance. Jesus Christ, that was horrifying. I mean, we did it legit. I want you to find someone else who did this. Like, legit did this. Why did I do it as Iceland as well? I could have started this so much earlier if I just did it as Sweden. Like, I could have done it off the bat. Oh my god. I'd given up. It might be in the video, but I'd genuinely given up. I didn't know what to do. Because I didn't have an ending to the video. Alright, well, the conversions are going, but lads, we are Norse. Oh, okay. And I think that is where we will leave it for today. I think that, as of right now, that marks almost 14 hours of recording. Just playing the same goddamn few tens of years again. Because I didn't invest too much in our nation, we're kind of backwards by quite a lot. We haven't really started on our colonial game or anything else. However, if you want to see more of Iron Man Norse Iceland through the event chain, not some stupid little animist flip flory, or some Vinland stuff that I'm sure everyone else is going to do because no one's going to have the goddamn patience or stupidity to do this. let me know. I think in recognition of my efforts here today, lads, please do make sure to like and subscribe. Like I said, especially if you want to see more of this campaign, I'd be happy to play more now that I've gotten this out of the way. I think I'm going to take today off. In any case, lads, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Huge shout out to our patrons, most notably Charlie Damerell, Crilly, Flyerton, JDow52, Kargon, Sjalmi, Lewis Wright, Nicole's Christ, QA Shard, Redguard, and ShadowSinger. Your support means a lot, guys. Whilst you're here, you might as well click on another video. I mean, it's literally right there.